Very good experience for us to come to Canada and play 4 games. Certainly we were not at our best today. Thought McGill came out with a lot of intensity. It was a big game for them. It's just one of those things that we continue to learn. And a big part of that is that we've got to go back, and priority number 1 is just getting in better shape, getting ready for practice that'll start in October. And so huge priority for us in September and the first part of October to get in the kind of Runnin Rebel shape we need to play on both ends of the floor.
You get a sense it might have been this way, 4 games in 4 nights, and this is the end of the trip. It's,
Probably so, but more of an explanation, never an excuse. At times today we played well, did a good job defensively, but just not enough of a sustained effort for us. And we could look at the game and just say, hey, it's our 4th game in 4 nights, and it's easy to have a letdown. And for us, we just want to be more consistent. And having said that, it was a great experience for us. 10 days of practice and 4 games in 4 days. It gave us an opportunity to play a lot of different guys, a lot of different combinations. It greatly benefit us as we go back home and start preseason conditioning and get ready for practice in October.
You mentioned the inconsistent effort, and even at the beginning, do you think it was that the guys were tired from the start, or just weren't trying hard enough at the beginning? I know we've talked conditioning the past few days, and they're not there yet. But is it that even at the beginning it wasn't there?
It's always a little bit different when you go on the road for an international tour and you play 4 games in 4 days. But having said that, that's one of the things we want to be trademark of our program, regardless of the opponent, regardless of how many games and how many days, regardless of how we're feeling or what may be going on, who's hurt. None of those things should matter. We need to get better effort, more consistent effort. And having said that, at times in the game we did that, and overall I'm very pleased with the benefit of the trip. 10 days of practice were terrific, and the 4 games were very valuable for us, and we got better without question. And it just gives us an idea of some of the things we need to work on, and just the fact we need to get in better shape. But overall, I'm very pleased, and we've got a chance to have a very good team, but we've got a long way to go.
When you look at the tape from those practices and then these games over the next few months as you prepare for regular season, what do you think is going to be kind of the things that you learn, or that the team is going to go into the season already having that it didn't without a trip like this?
Well, we played 4 games against outside competition, and certainly Carleton was a terrific team, and teams that were well coached and exploited some of our weaknesses. There's no substitute for game experience, particularly for 5 guys on our roster that had never played minutes for us before. And so I think we'll benefit from that, and they got a sense of how we try to play, and at times we played right. And we just need to do that over the course of 40 minutes more often. But again, I'm very pleased with the benefit of the trip and the coachability of our guys and the effort that we gave for the most part.
These younger guys, do they really fully appreciate and understand that up tempo, let's go, 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 go?
Probably not yet. But the great thing, the common denominator for those guys, among other things, is that they're coachable guys. They want to be good. It just takes a while from a mental standpoint to understand how hard it is to play on the defensive end and how hard it is to play on the offensive end. So there's just no time for rest. And that's why we need a deep bench, because we want to play 9 or 10 guys this year and pick up the full court and move the ball. And certainly we need to have a little bit better flow in our offense than we have. But all those are all things that come from practice and from time. And we'll be fine. But I think the guys do realize how much work is ahead. We got guys that want to work hard. Again, priority number 1 is to get back and get going with preseason conditioning and just get in better shape.
And the team you'll have in November, December is going to look different from this. You're going to have Bennett, Birch, maybe Roscoe Smith, Ryan Hartman, stuff. So how much different do you think the team will look?
Well, we're excited about the fact that we've got a deep team with a lot of pieces, and practice will be competitive. And guys are going to need to earn their minutes, and it's just a situation where we need to play a lot of guys. We've got experienced guys who we're expecting to step up in a big way from a leadership standpoint and teach the younger guys. And this experience will benefit us greatly. But you're exactly right. We will have a lot of different pieces. But having said that, the foundation of any team is always the returning guys and their experience, and there's no substitute for that. But it'll be great to have a deep bench, and the competition in practice should be pretty fierce.
So was it important to you to go 4-0 on this trip? Do you want to establish a winning sort of mentality every time you step on the court?
It's always important for our program, anytime we put our jersey on, to go out and find a way to win the game, regardless of the opponent. And so yes, And I would say we just take it one game at a time. I don't mean to make it sound cliche, but it really is that way. But the fact we played 4 games, it was extremely important to us to win all of our games, because that's always the goal.
Caden was probably calling it, right?
Caden is so tough. He wanted to go last night, and we just wanted to err on the side of caution. He was very good for us in 10 practices. He was good for us in the 2 games we played. It just was very important to us to make sure he's healthy. But he's tough enough that I believe he's a guy who, like a lot of our guys, could probably play one leg if we had to.
What were you thinking about actually winning golf?
A combination of both. You just don't go into a game just to play. We're a program that prides ourselves on winning. Each game we play and go into, we expect to win. Whether that be the outcome or not, we go into the game expecting to win. So we want to come out here, win some games, get our freshmen in, see different rotations, correct our wrongs, and just get better. And I think it's a starting point for us and something to build off.
What was your favorite part of the Canada trip? On or off the floor?
Just being able to bond with these guys, since they got out here, they've been tied up with summer school and everybody had classes and stuff, so we really have the chance to just be together as a collective group. But this trip gave us a chance to walk around, see some different stuff as a unit, and just spend time together. So that was the bonding experience was the best thing to me.
What did you do in Montreal?
Today we got to walk around, look at some sightseeing, see some buildings, go out to eat together and stuff like that. Some buildings.
How did the buildings in Montreal compare to the buildings in Ottawa?
They was kind of similar, but out here they look kind of, I guess you would say newer, where Ottawa they looked like castles or something like that. So out here it was pretty cool.
So if you prefer castles, Ottawa's the city for you.
Yeah, definitely. I think it was pretty good. When we first left, I think we all thought it was going to be kind of long, but once the game started and we started playing, it kind of flew by pretty fast. So, we're already about to go home tomorrow. It seems like we just got here a couple of days ago, not almost a week ago. So, it was pretty good.
Did you learn to speak any French?
I did not, no. Not at all.
You didn't try and talk to some ladies, have them teach you something?
No, most of them already knew English, so I was just speaking English. I thought we should just come out here, have a good game, and go back home and not be miserable.
It's probably good to play a team that was actually trying hard. It wasn't like last night's game.
You want to call that trying? Yeah, it was good.
What is I just kind of, as you look back at this trip, the takeaway that you guys will have going into the regular season, that a team that doesn't have this opportunity, what do you think is the biggest thing?
The biggest thing right now is we got a lot of freshmen, so they don't know how to play with us. It's still a lot of people learning things, and we got to learn to play with them. So that's the best thing that came out of this. They got to learn how to play with us, and we got to learn how to play with them.
Yeah, I know a lot of times you can definitely tell from where we're seeing it anyway. It looks like people not knowing spots, kind of trying to keep up with the pace and all of that. Is that just something that you think it just takes time? It takes games like this and practice to get it?
Yeah, really, that's all it is. It takes game experience to understand. So, the older guys, we got to realize that we need to talk more. Talking more, we expect each other to be in the right place, but with them, we actually have to talk. So, this is good for us. We're getting out there and knowing how to talk and them understanding terminology.
Do you enjoy vacation in Canada, like the stuff away from the court? Do you have fun kind of going around the towns and all?
Honestly, I was just tired the whole time, so I didn't get to do too much. We walked around Ottawa when we first got there, and it's been curfew ever since. So we just been pretty much to the gym, to the hotel, eating, and that's about it. It's a nice place. I didn't expect it to be as nice as it is.
What's up, Montreal?
Is that again?
You talking about Montreal?
Well, I haven't been out in Montreal yet, but Ottawa was really nice. Montreal looks really nice on the way over here. So, it's better than I expected.
So you didn't get a chance to do much outside of the games?
No, first night we got to hang out a little bit, but other than that, it's been pretty much all business. So, we have fun in the hotel, and that's about it.
How important was it to be able to pull out all the way?
It was definitely important. We all look out to go out there and look to win whenever we get out there. I'm always competitive whenever I'm in the game, so it was great that we came out here and got all 4 wins.
And Dave says, and this was kind of understood going into it, this trip is probably most important for a guy like you and then the freshmen who haven't played with everybody else. So, out here in these games versus what you've been doing in practice, how different was it? How much do you think you've learned as far as knowing more going into the regular season?
My first official games out here, so I'm finally figuring out we play pretty fast on both sides of the court. That's what we did out here and got 4 wins.
everybody just kind of knows it's running, but is it still that much of a shock when you're out there and you're actually trying to keep up with that pace?
Not as much anymore. First couple games I had to kind of collect myself. I wasn't as prepared